Hello and welcome guys. Today's video is on the Behringer xenyx1202FX mixer. So everything seems to be steady on this mixer. The side panels are plastic which reinforce the metal parts. The bottom panel is a bit sort of tinny, but it's quite a cheap mixer, so that doesn't really matter. And who's going to see the bottom anyway? The top's very strong. It's jam-packed with fixtures, like loads of inputs and controls. So onto the actual looking at the controls so you can see that. So first of all, there are 4 mic inputs, so you can plug in microphones obviously. There's also the XLR or 1/4-inch jacks. There are mid, high and low end EQ bands, so you can control them. There's also a cut, the bass button, I presume that's what it's for. You've got your FX channel controls, so you can have FX going on to each channel individually. You've also got a pan, so left and right, so you can cut what goes to each left and right speaker. Also there's your main volume level at the bottom there. There are also 4 stereo inputs here, so you can, each of these has 3 controls, so your FX, your pan and your level. There's no EQ for these stereo channels, so there's 4 of those there. They've double stacked the stereo channels, so that's the first stereo, second stereo, third, fourth. You've also got an FX section. This dial here changes the selected effect, so then you click it like that and it will come up with the numbers here, so you can tell which effect it is. And there's actually, it says here reverb 0 to 30, so each of those reverbs are different slightly. Then you've got your whatever that says and the other ones, so you can tell. You don't need the instruction manual to know which effects what. It has it on the unit, which is quite useful. There's also a CD to mix button, so you press that down and it will mute or unmute what goes in here. You've also got CD tape to control, which is your earphones and control speakers. You've also got an FX to control, which allows you to hear what the effect's going to sound like before it goes live. Also, that is your headphone volume control, and you also have got the main out volume control, which is a fader. I'd say all these knobs seem nice and smooth, and this one is nice and smooth as well, but I'd say it's probably quite a cheap fader. You've also got you've also got indicators to tell you what volume's going through, and there's also red lights there to tell you it's clipping. There's a orange light there to tell you the power is going to the mixer, and there's 48 volts of phantom power that go to these 4 channels here, so you can run DI boxes and condenser mics through those there. You've also got an FX send channel here, your headphones go in there, main outs, control room outs, which are the same as the headphone, same output, but just useful for plugging in speakers in your control room. You've also got a cord out, and you've got tape in, so you can play CDs through that, or tapes if you still want to play tapes. These buttons here, I forgot to mention these, if you have that in it, it changes the volume of the input like before it is processed, so 4 +4 -10, so that's useful. And that's really just about it. There's also on the back a load of stuff, the name of the mixer, Behringer logo, your power in, if it will bloody focus, No, it won't. Okay, so plugging stuff into the mixer is very easily done. You just put channels into these sockets. Those are 1/4 inch to RCA, so you can plug in normal inputs into there. This is, so take them out. There's a lot of 1/4 inch on this mixer, which is quite good. Though I hadn't actually got any, so I had to go and buy them. That's the power cable there. It's kind of strange. In fact, I think it's unique because it says on the back of the mixer not to put anything else into there. And it only goes in one way as well, so I need to find out. God. Alright, I need to put the camera down to do that. Right. What else? Right, that's my control room speakers there. They're my main speakers. So, as you can see, it's easily used. Just plug in mics here, just everything you want. So overall, the Behringer mixer has a great build quality, loads of inputs that you can use for both microphones and stereo inputs from CD players and computers. It also has built-in effects that are iffy, but if you need some reverb, they're there to use, and if you need to have better quality, there's always the send return. So thanks for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe, and remember to practice and enjoy.